What's up, everybody, and welcome back to All Sports Media TV. I am your host, KJ the Great. But first things first, I want to say I hope and pray everything is great your way. Now, we about to talk about it. We got a fight going down this Friday between two undefeated stars in boxing. Top ranked ESPN, Dennis Berinchyk, the WBO lightweight champion, undefeated, 19 wins, no losses, no draws. He shocked the world when he upset Emmanuel Navarrete, who's a four division champion, future Hall of Famer. Picking up that win was the biggest win of his career to date. For a lot of people, it was shocking because Emmanuel Navarrete was looked at as going to be a real top tier competitor at lightweight. Now, his opponent, Keyshawn, the businessman, Davis, 12 wins, no losses, no draws, 8 wins by way of knockout, has made a name for himself in the sport of boxing. He is on the verge of becoming a heavy hitting superstar in the sport of boxing. His last outing was against Lemos, and Lemos came in about 4 or 5 pounds overweight. I believe it was about somewhere around there, 4 to 6 pounds overweight. Essentially trying to weight bully Keyshawn Davis and being able to take what's coming back at him, but to no avail. In that fight, Keyshawn Davis put on a master class, getting that knockout. If you go back and watch the fight, his Olympic pedigree really showed up in his ability to pull counter, slip, and his ability to throw heavy shots, not just to the head but also to the body. He's really on the verge of some really big fights. In this fight, though, between these two fighters, I think there is a enormous, when you see them by side, there's a size difference, and I believe that's going to play into the hands of Keyshawn Davis. I believe he's going to win this fight, and I believe he's going to stop Dennis Berinchyk. I'm going to pick him to stop him inside of 7 rounds in this go. But let's not be mistaken. Dennis Berinchyk is a really good, really skilled fighter, Ukrainian fighter. Make no mistake that he's going to come and he's going to look to make a statement himself, because the lightweight division is up in the air, and there's a lot of potential great fights that can be taking place. Now, Keyshawn Davis, after his last fight with Lemos, he called out Gervonta Tank Davis, but we know that type of fight wouldn't happen without him being a champion, or without at least 3 or 4 more fights. Um, we know the Shakur Stevenson fight with him most likely won't happen, but will they put that to the side so we can get another undisputed champion at some point in the lightweight division? I believe all bets are off, and they will put that to the side, and they will at some point run it. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis is the WBA champion. Shakur Stevenson is the WBC champion. As I said before, Dennis Berinchyk is the WBO champion. The IBF champion, Vasily Lomachenko, he's out right now with no set timetable on his return to the sport. He initially went into negotiations with Gervonta Tank Davis, but pulled out. It was said that he was going to retire. Then it came out that he wasn't going to retire, and it was all due to a back injury. So he's nursing himself back to health. Now, for Keyshawn Davis' sake, that could be a really good thing, because Gervonta Tank Davis does not want to do business with Turki Al-Sheikh, and everybody is moving to the zone. Everybody is signing with Turki Al-Sheikh Riyadh season, and that includes Top Rank, as their last card, I believe, will be somewhere around June or July. And after that, they are moving over to the zone. It seems like it's almost like a monopoly has happened with the sport of boxing. And honestly, to be perfectly honest, I'm okay with that, because at that point, a lot of the best fights at the lower weights can and will be made. I think that's been a key thing, a key factor in keeping a lot of the best fights that we want to see not get made is cross promotional. Well, it'll still be cross promotionals, but it'll be under one banner, and that'll be the zone. So with that being said, I believe Keyshawn Davis is going to fill out Dennis Berinchyk in these first couple of rounds, and then I believe he's going to go to work. I believe he's looking to make a statement. But I wanted to clue y'all in on something though. This fight could go to distance, and the reason I say that is because I watched the interview with Keyshawn Davis on Fight Hype, and he didn't sound too good. He sounded like he was sick, sounded like he was stuffed up, had a little change in his voice. No excuses at all. I think he's going to win the fight in totality, altogether. Excuse me. I think he's gonna. I think he will stop him, but if it goes the distance, I think he'll do enough work to where he'll get a clear and decisive win based on his skills, his background, and where he's at, and the level of competition that he's stepping up to face. Keyshawn Davis wins this fight via knockout around the 7th round, within 7 rounds, or it goes to the scorecards and he wins a unanimous decision. That's all I got for this video. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Peace. Thank y'all for tuning in.